Hi everyone, I'm Allison Smith. We are so happy to have you here with us from the Energycast studios in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Let's take a look at July's top stories. A second season of groundwater monitoring is now complete at DOE's future waste disposal facility. We'll show you what the data reveals and why it's so important before construction can begin. And a creative fix is saving taxpayers $175 million. We'll show you the innovative solution keeping EM's highest priority project at Oak Ridge National Laboratory on track. Plus, UCOR is celebrating the small businesses who support Oak Ridge's cleanup efforts. We'll highlight some of the top performers and their contributions to the EM mission. If you're interested in stories like these that take you inside Oak Ridge, give this video a like and hit subscribe so you never miss an update. Now on to our top story. A second year of groundwater monitoring is now complete at the Environmental Management Disposal Facility. The results are in, and now the focus shifts to what comes next for the project. Hear why this data matters and how it's helping keep cleanup on schedule. You're looking at Oak Ridge's next waste disposal facility. Before construction can move forward on the Environmental Management Disposal Facility, crews have to prove the design works. That's why they built a demonstration on part of the landfill's footprint. They installed several monitoring wells to track how groundwater responds during the wettest months of the year.
We continued to monitor all of the well piezometers in this area. There were 6 key piezometers, though, within the groundwater field demonstration. All of those showed that once they had the cover over place, they did not respond when we had rain.
The cover system is designed to keep waste safely separated from the groundwater below. The purpose of the 2-year project was to confirm that real-world conditions would do the same.
So you'll have, your bedrock where your groundwater area is, and then above that you will have a geobuffer layer, which it'll be compacted clay. Above that you will start having the liner system for the landfill, and that'll include a geomembrane liner, you'll have your leachate collection system, you'll have a leak detection system, and you'll have several layers of geomembrane there. And on top of that is where you will have your waste. And so that separation between the bottom of that waste and the top of the groundwater, which is down below and below that geobuffer layer, that's where you have to have a 10-foot separation.
The results are trending in the right direction.
So what we saw over both wet seasons was a steady decline in the groundwater elevations underneath the groundwater field demonstration cover.
Groundwater levels are declining, just not as quickly as expected. In response, the landfill's base elevation will be raised to maintain the required distance of separation from groundwater.
It is exciting to see it start coming together in the field. The groundwater field demo was a necessary part of that to get the design and to get through the design phase of it, to build regulatory confidence in that design.
That's important because EMDF is crucial to keeping cleanup moving at Y12 and ORNL. The current waste disposal facility is already nearing capacity.
EMWMF is over 86% full right now. So within the coming years, the additional capacity here that allows us to continue with doing cost-effective and efficient waste disposal on site is very important.
While the final design work continues, the project is moving closer to construction, with support facilities planned to go up in the fall. A creative fix is delivering big savings on a high-priority cleanup project at ORNL. Isotek designed a new glove box that's expected to save taxpayers $175 million. Isotek is working to eliminate the nation's inventory of uranium-233, stored at ORNL at the world's oldest operating nuclear facility. The next phase of the project involves processing large canisters of U-233 in a separate nuclear facility. That facility would have required major upgrades and increased security to accommodate the larger canisters, adding 2 years to the schedule and costing millions. So the team found another way.
We just kept thinking, what are ways we can improve and what are ways we can save? And so there's no one light bulb moment, but it was a great team effort of a lot of thoughts and conversations coming together.
Employees designed a glove box that allows the canisters to be cut into smaller sections before they're moved for processing. That eliminated the need for expensive facility upgrades and additional security. The glove box was designed in 2025, built by Tennessee Tool and Engineering, and tested before being installed at the U-233 storage facility.
When we actually did the real task, the workers are familiar with the equipment. We take their feedback and roll it into design changes where they need it, procedure development. And so when we get actually in the field and do the actual canister, they're familiar with the equipment and it works so much easier.
The new glove box is now in operation with crews already processing the first large canisters. So far, Isotek has disposed of 75% of the U-233 inventory. A 4-year risk reduction effort is now complete at a legacy facility located at the Y-12 National Security Complex. Crews removed 447 containers of legacy waste, clearing the way for the next phase of cleanup. The containers held a wide range of materials that had been stored inside the building for decades. This is one of the largest buildings at Y-12 and has been undergoing cleanup since 2022. With the containers gone, crews now have more space to accelerate efforts to remove all classified items from the building, another key step before deactivation. Workers have already removed nearly 300 classified items, and that effort is 72% complete. As that work continues, crews are moving closer to full-scale deactivation and the eventual demolition of the building. UCOR is recognizing the small businesses supporting cleanup efforts across Oak Ridge.
They have been integral to our mission and our success, and I'm really proud of their performance. I'm also proud of UCOR and ORNL in their role in supporting the growth and development of small businesses and the small business community.
6 small businesses were honored for their contributions to OREM's cleanup mission. AISI CTI was recognized for tree felling services, clearing the footprint for the Environmental Management Disposal Facility. Elite Landscapes was honored for landscaping services at the Transuranic Waste Processing Center. JSH Web Designs developed UCOR's mobile app and website to boost outreach to internal and external audiences. McCall Industrial Supply provided industrial products across the Oak Ridge Reservation. Premier Contracting and Technical Services coordinated concrete pours to support large-scale demolition at Y-12. And Southeast Equipment Sales supplied equipment for tree felling at White Wing Scrapyard. UCOR President and Program Manager Jim Blankenhorn says the best small business partners bring more than just a service.
We look to our small business partners to provide innovation. We look to our small business partners to provide state-of-the-art technologies. We look and rely on our small business partners to be agile and flexible. And we look to our small business partners to be accountable for their products and their services.
Over the past 3 years, UCOR has awarded over $1 billion in work to subcontracts, with 83% going to small businesses. And before we go, be sure to connect with us on our socials. You can follow EM News on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X for updates between episodes. Thank you so much for joining us. New episodes drop the last Wednesday of every month. Until then, you can catch up on past stories or share this one right here on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next month from the Energycast studio in Oak Ridge.